Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be your weekend messages. I'm going to take the weekend off, so I'm posting all of your weekend messages today on Thursday, and I'm going to take a 3-day weekend for some much needed R&R. So let's see what we have for the fire signs. All right, fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. You are being shady. Watch out, some shit could get ugly, so be cautious with that. You don't want to be doing shady, nefarious things. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. So man up, woman up, do the things you need to do. Rebel, because fuck it. Be your true authentic self and step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. So have a good weekend. Take off from all the crazy things in your life if you can, and just enjoy life a little bit. What else do we have going on? All right, we have the 7 of Wands. My whole deck's flipped upside down is why I turned the card. So this is needing to go within your protective little bubble. You may have cut somebody off recently. You may have left them out in the cold. You may have disconnected from things, people, or circumstances right now because you need some time to work on you. So whether you're doing shadow work, whether you're doing some sort of self-love and self-care, you need to set the boundaries and you need to stand your ground. Not everything has to be done overnight. All right, Ace of Wands, some more fire sign energy. This is something where you're having some sort of breakthrough, some sort of creative project, some sort of spark of inspiration, some sort of passion project might also be coming into view. And this is something that you don't want to sleep on. So when these objects or things present themselves, investigate accordingly. And always, always, always trust your intuition. All right, we have the 5 of Pentacles. You might be dealing with money worries. Again, you may have cut somebody off, left them out in the cold, and they might be starting to feel that disconnection. It's also a card telling you that it's time to recover from things like injury, illness, or surgery. So if you're burnout, if you're exhausted, if you're in recovery mode, now is the time to actually put forth the action needed and recover. All right, 7 of Cups. We have lots of options before us. There's something that we need to evaluate. There's some sort of decision that needs our attention. It could be in love. You may have many suitors or many possibilities, many choices to choose from. Not all of them are going to be worth your time. There might be a snake in your midst. So you need to be really careful on what decision you actually make, because not all these choices are what they appear. So remember that. All right, we have the Magician, so Aries energy. This is something where I feel like you're manifesting some of these choices or some of these opportunities to come in. So keep your thoughts pure and set your intention on what you want to manifest. Negative thinking will not necessarily manifest the negative outcome. Remember that they're matching our vibration. So if you're manifesting, keep your thoughts positive. The power is really behind the intention. Spirit knows that. They also know that we tend to suffer and overthink and overanalyze and have anxiety. They are not going to help us manifest more negativity. Just remember, if you notice you're in a negative frame of mind, do what you can to raise your vibration and shift that. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something where you might be leaving, walking away from something, moving to greener pastures. You could even be moving or relocating or traveling. This is a card indicating that more money is on the way, so embrace that. And we have Page of Swords. You might be thinking about going back to school, furthering your education. It's going to require balance, but you have a lot of bright ideas, so don't ignore those right now. There's a reason why they're coming to you. You've been waiting a long time for these things to happen or these things to change. You may have to wait a little while longer, but eventually your ships will come in. Know that when it happens, the timing will be right. There's some sort of judgment. You could be dealing with a spiritual awakening, having some sort of aha moment, an epiphany, or this is a card indicating that you could be dealing with legal issues, courts, contracts, or legalities in some way. This is a card indicating that you're strong enough to overcome any obstacle, even if it doesn't go according to plan, and that you need to focus on your spiritual path right now and not necessarily all of the obstacles, that things are coming to level the playing field. There is a new opportunity for you. It might be a new job for some of you, but this is a gift from the divine. If it feels like it starts out a little small, be patient. Pentacles move the slowest in the tarot. And your final card. There is some sort of confusion. You may have had an argument or falling out with somebody, and you aren't quite sure how exactly to process forward or if things can be resolved. So let's get one card for clarification. So it could be with an authority figure. This person really wants the best for you. She's very grounded, very nurturing. She's a healer, but she's also going to call you out on your shit. So if you aren't doing things on the up and up, or if things aren't going well, she's going to help guide you to where you need to be so that you can make good decisions so you can be successful as well. That's what we have for fire signs. All right, my water signs. Let's see what we have for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for the weekend. What do we need to know? You are giving too many fucks. It's time to give zero. So has life got you down? Are you dealing with other people's problems? If it doesn't directly affect you, don't give a shit about it and move the fuck forward. All right, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Don't overthink things. Get out of your own way, get out of your own mind, and definitely remember that you are loved and you are here for a purpose. Get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. I myself did not sleep much last night, and I am a water sign, so I will be trying to take a nap or going to bed early tonight. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. Sending you an energetic hug. Let's get one more for your weekend. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Focus your energy on what you can control, which is you. You can control yourself. You cannot control other people. So quit wasting your energy and your time and focus on you. All right, Ace of Wands. Some sort of creative venture is coming in. Could be some sort of spark of creativity, but it came out in the reverse and this deck is not flipped upside down. So this is a card indicating a missed opportunity, or you feel like you've missed a chance on something. Change your perspective and see things differently. If you feel like you missed an opportunity, it means it really wasn't yours to begin with. You will never miss an opportunity that is actually meant for you. Spirit won't allow it. It will happen when it's supposed to. So if it wasn't the right timing, they'll bring things back around, or they're going to give you something better. All right, Four of Pentacles. You might be really struggling in the financial department. Things might be really imbalanced in your finances. You need to cut unnecessary spending until things get back on track. And I understand that the world's economy is a little bit of a shit show right now for a lot of us. Life has gotten really expensive. So anything that's unnecessary that you can cut out to help you achieve your financial goals is what is suggested when this card comes out, especially in reverse. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Again, you feel like you missed an opportunity somewhere, and it could be with your finances. It could have been like maybe you turned down a job or something, or maybe you just felt like it wasn't the right opportunity for you. In either scenario, you need to see this for what it is, that you will never miss an opportunity that is actually meant for you. What is yours will never pass you by. So I really feel like the divine is going to give you something in divine timing that's going to really blow your expectations. You're not going to see it coming. It's going to come out of left field and it's going to blow your socks off. So be patient and wait it out. Ace of Cups. Again, did you feel like you're missing all sorts of opportunities in love, in passion projects, in your finances, and things are all over the place? So it's time to get your head screwed back on straight. Start nurturing yourself. You'll attract the right people. All right, the Hanged Man, also in reverse, but this one we like to see in reverse. The Hanged Man is all about shifting your perspective. Normally he would be upside down. So when you flip things around, you have a new vantage point. You can see things more clearly and you can make decisions based on the new reality that you can actually see because things are more clear. So now you have some sort of epiphany or idea in order to transform the situation and go forward. Page of Wands. Man, you guys, a whole lot of upside down cards today. So this is somebody who maybe has lost their passion in life. Maybe things don't excite you that they used to. Maybe you're struggling with things like depression. Whatever the case might be, you need to gather your confidence and your courage, and you need to face your fears. This is somebody who can really transform their life and really change things for the better, but they have to actually take initiative in order to do so. You're at some sort of crossroads. You're definitely juggling things. Could be your finances, could be a decision, could be feeling really lackluster in life. You have to stop juggling eventually in order for things to balance back out. So quit juggling so much. You might also be thinking that you need to make some changes, and this is telling you that yes, that's indicated. There definitely needs to be changes. Could involve some sort of stability in your love life. This is usually seen as a celebration. It's a card indicating that there is a solid, stable foundation on which you can build something that will last. It's also a card of marriage, so you might be contemplating getting married. That might be something that you're weighing really carefully right now. We have the moon. You need to make sure that you're seeing things at face value. You need to face your fears, face reality, and take off any blinders or rose-colored glasses that you have on. This is telling you that you need to restore the balance, and the balance comes from seeing the truth and facing your fears. All right, somebody could be coming in with some sort of love offer. The Knight of Cups is really chivalrous. He's the knight in shining armor, and he's bringing a love offer. He's trying to gather his confidence in order to approach, but once he does, he's ready to wine you and dine you and bring you the life that you deserve. You might be relocating, traveling, changing things in your life. This is letting go of toxicity, conflict, and chaos and moving into calmer waters. So embrace those. Get out of your head, get out of your own way, and embrace the positive changes that are coming. That's what we have for water signs. All right, air signs. Let's see what we have going on for you this weekend. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. So let go of fear. It's something that you don't need to carry with you. And remember, fear stands for false emotions appearing real. It's your ego talking. So let go of the fear. Fuck fear. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Are you burnt out? Do you need some relaxation? Are your muscles hurting? Do you need to take a good stretch? Maybe you need to decompress. Maybe you need to meditate. But there's something that you need to do in order to kind of clear your energy. Stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. So shift your perspective. The world does not revolve around you, contrary to popular belief. Sometimes we actually have to look at things in a different perspective. Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. Remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by. It's got your name on it. The universe isn't going to skip you. The universe is infinite, it is abundant, and there is enough for everybody to go around. Take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2 and move on. So don't get wasted this weekend. It's time to let go. Move the fuck on. So if there's something that you're still like hanging on to that's not good for you, you're obsessing about it, or there's lots of negative thoughts attached to it, it's time to let that go. It's time to finally be done with it. All right, let's see what we have this weekend for our air signs. Don't judge my deck. This was the first deck of cards I ever used to read tarot, and it's something that I still use once in a blue moon. So we have the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who's really confident, really independent, really passionate. And this might be you, or this might be somebody around you that's really trying to kind of get you to nudge forward on something. I feel like you're really stuck in your head, really overthinking things. You're really obsessing about this, so it's time to let it go. You definitely don't want to keep harboring those things, especially the things like betrayal, backstabbing, sabotage that have really hurt you. It's time to let those things go, especially if you're dealing with things like jealousy or arrogance. So the Jack of Wands or the Knight of Wands is somebody who is really they can be reasoned with, but I also feel like there's somebody who could be a little reckless. So you do want to be cautious with that you're not jumping in headfirst to making reckless choices. King of Wands, more fire sign energy. So again, we have the King and Queen of Wands. This could be like parental figure, could be your spouse or partner, but it's somebody who is a leader. They're a natural born leader. So these two together might really help you kind of get some ideas or things off the ground. Five of Wands. You might be dealing with clashing egos. Maybe you're butting heads with a partner. Maybe there's a lot going on, competition, conflict, chaos, fighting, but you need to kind of mellow that or overcome it. King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's really well off, financially stable, somebody who's really grounded, very mature. And there's somebody who really is stable, and they might be a stabilizing influence in your life. Queen of Pentacles. So this could be like, authority figures. This could be parental figures, but this is definitely two power couples. So one is very grounded and practical. One's a healer. The other one is very passionate, a great leader. So maybe you're learning to embody all of these things within you. All right, Nine of Wands. This is something where your guard might be super high, and I feel like it could be with love. So this is something where you really want to make sure you can trust people before you let your guard down, and then take it one step at a time. Your final card, the Five of Pentacles. So this is something where you're really worried about your finances right now, and it's also a card indicating that you might be recovering from injury, illness, or surgery. So you need to take the time. You could have also cut off some sort of communication with somebody, could have blocked them recently or left them out in the cold, and they're finally starting to really feel the effects of that. So if this person's not willing to play ball, so to speak, or not willing to kind of do things the way that needs to be done, I feel like you're kind of laying down the law and that things need to really change. That's what we have for our air signs. All right, last but not least, my lovely earth signs. Let's see what we have going on for you this weekend. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Be your true authentic self. Everyone else is already taken. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to be something you're not. Be you. Vulnerability is really sexy. Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. It's time to go talk to a live person. So really, get out there. Explore things, especially if you're single. Maybe you just need to go mingle. Go do something you enjoy, and I promise you, you'll meet people with like-minded tendencies. And you never know. You might meet somebody else that you really want to connect with. Fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. So if there's some place you need to make an apology, take accountability, swallow your pride, swallow your ego, and apologize. It will go a long way for clearing the air. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, or beer. Go get some. Let's get one more card for you. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. So maybe there's some fallout that happened. Maybe that's where the apology needs to happen. But whatever it is, if you need some downtime or you need some time alone, take it. Reflect, do what you need to do, and work on you. All right, let's see what we have for Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos for the weekend. Some sort of cycle is closing, and that's awesome. So you're going 360, full circle. Things are transforming, could be travel involved. New possibilities are opening up for you. So this is a really great card. You'll soon have the world at your fingertips. It's going to get you out of your head, out of this state of confusion. There may have been a falling out with somebody, and it left you both confused on what to do going forward. All right, you need to get back your carefree sense of adventure and your sense to want to get out there and live. I feel like things have been stuck and stagnant for you, and this is a card indicating that that inner child needs time to come out and play, so have some more fun. You also need to be cautious that you see past any sort of illusion and find some sort of balance. Make sure you're not being disillusioned by anybody and that you see things for what they clearly are. You're feeling really stuck and stagnant, so shift your perspective. See if there's a possibility for new solutions to come through. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, and this is a card indicating that you felt really stuck and trapped in this situation, so it's time to set yourself free. You have lots of decisions or choices to weigh before you. Be cautious with your choices. Remember, everything that glitters isn't gold. You need to know what you're getting yourself into before you bite off more than you can chew, or before you get involved with a snake, somebody that isn't worth your time. All right, you might need to connect with a nurturing presence, a mother figure it could be, somebody who's a healer, somebody who's very solid, stable, and grounded. You might need to ask a little bit of advice from that person. And we have a potential love offer coming in. This person is the knight in shining armor, really chivalrous, romantic, and old-fashioned. Could even be writing you an old-fashioned love letter, picnics, flowers, whining and dining. He's a great guy. He's just lacking a little confidence. The magician, keep manifesting, keep going after the things that you want. You might be connecting to an Aries. You have the ability to manifest the life you want or make your dreams a reality, but you've got to keep going until you see them come to fruition. There's something or someone you need to walk away from. Things are a little toxic. You've exhausted all of your options basically in this situation. Nothing else can be done, so it's time to leave it behind and walk away once and for all. I feel like you're really doing some spiritual work. You could also be trying to do things where you're getting in touch with your spirituality. You might be meditating, praying, but this is a card indicating that this person is really stable, especially emotionally. They're a fierce protector of those they love, but he's also somebody who's really nurturing and empathetic. I call him my ideal father figure. You're overcoming some sort of pain or heartbreak. This is something that really left a mark. She's screaming in the card out of pain, out of frustration. It's time to overcome these things: jealousy, rage, heartbreak, pain, deception, backstabbing. All of these things, leave it in the past, and you might need to do some inner shadow work to get there. Again, you're leaving things behind that no longer serve you. You're moving out of conflict and chaos into calmer waters, and a lot happier days are ahead. You might be dealing with a Leo. The Sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck, so things are improving. You will overcome these challenges that you're facing with hard work and determination. The card signals that you could be thinking long term, maybe about marriage and children in your future, but it is a lot of happiness that brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment, and things really do start to turn over a new leaf and improve. Hope it helps, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.